Morning students, I welcome you all to the Shaper group of school online class. So I am really very happy to be with you once again to have you all in this online class. So we have successfully completed our 3 units and now we are going to the new unit, the 4th unit. So the 4th unit, Prose the Summit by Edward Hillary. So he was born on 1919 and he lived till 2008. See, such a long life he has led. So he is a mountaineer, a person who climbs mountain, trekking. We call it as trekking. So he is the first person to climb Mount Everest, and with the help of Tenzing. Tenzing is a person who went with him. So now we are going to see about the author. That is in page number 115. So Sir Edmund Percival Hillary was born on 20th July 1919 and he lived till 17th January 2008. Was a New Zealand, so he was born in New Zealand, mountaineer, explorer and a philanthropist. Philanthropists are the people, those who collect things, collecting coins, collecting stamps. So nowadays we don't have all these types of habits. So in a young age also, people what they use, they used to collect. Some people are there collecting the coins, then well-known rupees and other things. He served in the Royal New Zealand Air Force as a navigator. So he was working in the New Zealand Air Force as navigator to find out new routes during World War II, Second World War. Following his ascent means starting his journey to Everest, Hillary devoted himself to assist the Sherpa people. Sherpa people are the people, those who live on the foot of Himalayas, Nepal. So what happened, he started to help the people. So he started Himalayan Trust to help the Sherpa. Sherpa is a group of people, those who live there in the mountain, and most of them they will be living there itself with the livelihood. So they won't be having a good education or money for them to spend. So what happened, he started a trust to help the Sherpa people. So High Adventure, so he has written books, High Adventure, No Latitude for Error, Nothing Venture, Nothing Win, You from the Summit, The Remarkable Memory by the First Person to Conquer Everest, are some of his famous works. So he has written so many books relating the adventures of climbing mountains and other things. So it's a very big lesson. So we are going to go into it very briefly. So turn to page number 111. So this is the starting of the sea. You can see the picture. See the two people, how they climb. So adventures, expedition and exploration are always exciting. So going outing is always exciting. Now we go for the amusement parks. That is the only excitement where we get. So all types of adventurous things we get there itself. Swimming pool. So then climbing to the highest peak, like that, with the help of this machines and other things we do. So it is the first of its kind. So it's the first person. So it's when you go there, really the first experience is always the best experience. The only question that comes to one's mind is, what makes one to take up such? So why should these people do all these things, climbing the mountain? That is I think it's not a very good thing, but it's a high risk also, but people take it. It is the spirit of formidable adventure and certain qualities which makes them achieve such feats. So there should be a capable good health and strength for them also to climb this. So here Hillary has written in his own words, tell how summit of Everest was reached. So the highest summit means the snow covered highest peak of a mountain is called as the summit. Yeah, Uchin Solon. Yeah, so that is the age. So they started, both of them, Edmund Hillary and Tenzing. They are now starting their journey to Mount Everest. On May 28th, there were 6 men at camp at 8. Camp 8 on the South Column. So column means a tents where these people they used to meet. Edward Hillary, Tenzing, George Low, Alfred Gregory, and 2 Sherpas. One is Pemba and Angnima. But Pemba was too ill to climb, so he did not climb up with them. So others heavily laden climbed that day the height of 27,900 feet. So they joined with them. Then after that they went away. Here Hillary and Tenzing put up, so they put a small tent there and both stayed there that night. And the next day they started. As the sun set, so it's the evening time, what happened? They went inside they wore their clothes which will not affect us from the cold. So next morning at 4 a.m. on the 29th of May, 4 o'clock they started dancing and they began to get ready for the climb. So we started the cooker, so we put the cooker to cook the water, to boil the water, and with that we took some lime juice, lemon juice and sugar to make our body warm. So what happened, we took some biscuits and other things also, and I dragged the oxygen cylinder was also there. So he put them inside and he was having a cover like this to sleep there. So it is called as a bed. So they started that, then they removed the boots and other things. So next morning, so they are getting ready with all the things and windproof. So 3 types of gloves were being worn in the sand. So over and over cloth. Then, so they started. So then one is gloves of silk, then on top of that woolen, and the third one is windproof. So then they were wearing the boots, which will be having a pointed things in this at the edge of the shoe, where they have to pierce into the snow while they were walking. What happened? They have to hold the grip, so the shoe will be made up like that. So all these things they wore, and they started there at 6:30 a.m. See on page number 112. So we crawled out of that tent into the snow. So fully covered with snow, white sheets of snow is being covered all out. So they were not able to find out the route also. But the route and other things were already put there, and they know, because Tenzing is a well-known person for a person who knows the correct route. So he took and Hillary also. Both of them, they started their journey. A few good deep breath and we were ready to go. Still a little worried about my cold feet. I asked Tenzing to move off. So Tenzing kicked steps to towards I told you the shoe which is there. So they went now to 28,000 feet. From here the ridge narrow means the place between the two mountains. So rigid means slippery. So they have to pass through this. You can see the picture here. The route from where they started, and they are moving and they are going up to Mount Everest, the cliff, the red line which has been given here. So they started. So both of them, they joined together. The softs made them. The things were all, some places it is very soft. The snow was very soft for them, and then they were easily they were landing. But some places the snow was very strong and hard. So they had to take the steps very carefully to move through the hill. I continued making the trial of a ridge. So, but dangerous things they have to pass, and at last they went out. I decided to go on. So when they came to a certain place, the thing was not very good for them. But he asked Tenzing and they said that Tenzing, let's go. So they decided to go on and the steps of the south peak at 9 a.m. now. We cut a sheet of ourselves, the south summit, and removed the oxygen apparatus. So now they need some oxygen. So there when you go to the mountain ranges, when you go to the higher level, what happened? The oxygen level will reduce. So what happens? So they have to wear this oxygen mask, and also the cylinder they have to carry. So filled up with oxygen, what happened? They started to climb the mountain. So that was a weight of 20 pounds. I started to as my ice axe. So we see the things which they used to carry with them while they are climbing. On page number 113 you can see the ice axe, ice hammer, then crampon. Crampon is the thing which they hit it, they hammer it on the snow and they try to move with the help. It will be like a ladder. So it will be like a ladder. See, they can climb it, and they will tie the rope on that. They will place it in the mountainous ranges and the ice part, and they will put that rope which will they carry it. And see, you can see here also the picture is given here. So there is a deep cut between two mountains, and they have to cross that. So what they do is they will be having a ladder which you can stretch it out. It will be put together. So they stretch it out, and one person must go there first with the rope and this crampon. So he has to hit it and keep ready and tie the rope. So what happens? The next person will go with the holding the rope. So like that. So they were going like that, taking advantage of the little rock hold. So there were some rocks there. So with that, then what happened? They hold it up and they went up. For a few moments I lay remaining my breath. For the first time, really felt the fierce determination of that nothing now could stop us reaching the top. So no weather or anything can stop us. So we have planned, and we are going to reach. I took a firm stance on a tensing and to come up. So he lifted him up. Tensing wriggled. So wriggled means though while climbing, what happened? They have to search for the gaps in the mountains which has been covered with ice, and with the help of that they both climbed. The rigid continued as before. So the thing was very hard, and a great giant cornice on the right, and steep mountain. So all this they have to pass through, and they have to climb the mountain. So our original jet has now quite gone, and it was returning more into our rim. So what happened? We started. The struggle was more and more as they were going up on the hill. The struggle was more. I then realized that the ridge ahead, instead of rising, now dropped. So while we are going up, we started that. We thought that we are going up, but a certain place where what happened is it came down. So the mountain will be like this, ups and down. So what happened? So the climbing place they have to little bit go down, and then again they have to start their journey up in the mountain. I look upward to see a narrow snow ridge running from the snowy summit. In few hours, with the help of the ice axe, what happened? They made some holes for the nails to be placed, and then only they had to tie the rope with the help of the rope. So one has to go on the top like that. So they were going on. My first feeling was the relief that there were no more steps to cut. So hereafter there is no more steps to cut. So like steps they have to cut, and then only it will be easy for them to move. And no more humps, and with the hope of success. So at last we had a successful hope that surely. I looked at tensing in spite of this Balwink helmet. So we were having a very good, very heavy type of dress, helmet, goggles, and oxygen mask, and entrusted with long chisels that contain. So everything has been fully covered for them and them. So we shook hands, and then tensing through his arm round my shoulder and thumb. So at last we were there. It was 11:30 a.m. So they started at 4 o'clock. 6 o'clock they came out. So the whole day they were traveling. The afternoon the ridge became 2.5. To the east of our giant neighbor Mukalu. Mukalu is another peak. So unexplored, unclimbed. So this is a place where people have not yet climbed that. Far across the clouds, the great bulk of a Kanchenjunga. So another peak loomed on this horizon. So it was looking like a very good one. To the west, we could see the great unexplored ranges of Nepal. So stretching out. So all these things we are looking around and we were looking to all these places. The most important photographs I felt the shot down of a north ridge. So of the photographs of the person, those who then what they did is they went out and they climbed. Well, we were together on the South Pole 2 days before. Colin Hunt was the person who made these arrangements for them to climb the mountain, and last day they reached the top of the Himalayas. After 15 minutes I moved down. So what happened? We cannot stay there. So what happened? They took something and he gave something. So what happened? They kept some biscuits and other things and chocolates to give gratitude to the God. But then what happened? The Colin, he gave him a cross also. Hunt, the person who arranged him, the John Hunt, gave him a cross and he placed the cross also inside the hole and he kept down. And now he started to come down. So with the help of this, so the quantity of the oxygen was also diminishing. So we were trying to come down very fast. So we reached the south peak. We were not now very tired. So climbing the mountain and other things, what happened? We have to do our work by ourselves. So we were tired. As gone now. So at 2 p.m. So after that we started to come down. So on 2 p.m. with the last look at the camp. So at last we have come to the camp where we started, to the south camp. With the last look at the camp and Dagal Fate at the south call. The time passed as a dream. Two figures. So while we were in the tent, what happened? 2 persons, they came to receive us a couple of 100 feet to the camp. We see the 2 people. They are George Lowe and Wilfred Norsey with a lad, and they were having a hot soup and emergency oxygen was there. If there is any thing which is being oxygen needed, they have to give. Just short the tent by oxygen ran out. So when they reached, the oxygen was there, but they had ample of oxygen. We crawled into the tent and so at last they went into the camp and they started to take rest. So it is a journey for them to grind up. So John Hunt, who led the expedition, said that it was an unforgettable day. They had climbed to the top. That is the first time, the first person who climbed to the head of the mountain is Edmund Hillary. So tensing, and the adventure was over. So the thing was over and now they are safe. The story of the ascent of the Everest is one of the common. So the teamwork, they think there was Everest to be climbed. So there is the first person to climb, giving their selflessness. So they gave their effort, they gave their selflessness, and at last they reached the height. So this lesson talks about that everything is hard. Easily you cannot get the fame or the thing which you have to attain. So if you work hard, what happened? You will be reaching a very good place. So now till the history is there. This the history of Edmund Hillary will be there written, that the first man to go and reach the Mount Everest. So keep this in mind, students. You have to take best effort to go in your studies now. Nowadays the studies is very important for you. So that is the expectation for you, to complete this year successfully, and afterwards you have to go and attain your higher career, and you have to fix up your future. So keep this in mind. Everything is hard, but the fruit will be very good. So take this in mind, and thank you very much for the students, those who are being with me in this class. I think that you have really enjoyed it. So God bless you, and take care of yourself. Be safe and start learning the lesson and other things, and go through the book exercises. I told you to try to buy a guide and complete all the book exercises, and keep ready. When you come to school, you have to bring it. So thank you very much, and God bless you. Thank you.